Have you ever wondered why some people seem to lose weight effortlessly while others struggle for months without seeing any real results? Picture this. Two friends decide to start the exact same diet on the same day. One begins a low-carb plan and quickly sees the pounds melt away. The other follows every rule, every step, yet the scale hardly moves. Frustrating, isn't it? It's not laziness, it's not a lack of discipline, it might just be your DNA speaking louder than your willpower. Scientists are calling this breakthrough precision nutrition, and it has the power to completely change the way we think about diets. Instead of pretending there's a one-size-fits-all formula, science is showing us that the best eating plan might actually be written in your genes. Fascinating, right? What works for me may not work for you, and that's not a failure, it's biology. Think for a moment about how many diets you've already heard of. Low carb, Mediterranean, intermittent fasting, vegan, paleo, the list goes on forever. Each one comes with its army of supporters swearing that their diet is the best of all. But what if they are all right, and at the same time, all wrong? The truth is, the real secret might be hidden inside each individual body. Stories like these are everywhere. Maybe you've been there yourself, cutting bread, sugar, or fat because that was the trend of the moment, only to give up in frustration because nothing really changed. Meanwhile, your neighbor or coworker did the same and transformed their body in just a few weeks. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What's wrong with me? Here's the good news. There's nothing wrong with you. Research shows that our genes influence how we metabolize carbohydrates, fats, and even proteins. That means the wrong diet for your DNA could be sabotaging your progress, while the right diet could accelerate it naturally. Imagine how different the journey would be if you knew exactly what works for your body. And that's exactly what this video is about. We're going to dive into how precision nutrition works, what the science really says, and most importantly, how you can start applying this knowledge to finally find the diet that matches your DNA. Now tell me, do you still believe in a universal diet, or are you ready to discover the personal secret written in your own body? In the United States, more than 70% of adults are overweight or obese, according to the latest data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. That means the majority of people have already tried at some point to lose weight. But with so much information available today, why are so many still struggling with the scale? The problem isn't a lack of diets, it's the overwhelming number of them. Every single year, new miracle solutions flood the market, yet the long-term success rate remains discouragingly low. Studies reveal that on average, 80% of people regain the weight they lost within 2 years. That's not only frustrating, it's also dangerous for both physical and emotional health. Have you ever gone through this exhausting cycle of losing and regaining weight? This is exactly where precision nutrition comes in. Instead of giving everyone the same generic rules, it looks at how each body actually responds to food. Think of it like clothing. Would you feel more comfortable in a tailored suit made specifically for you or in a one-size-fits-all outfit? Which one do you think gives better results over time? And this isn't just another passing health trend. Research from the National Institutes of Health, NIH, and Harvard Medical School has shown that diets guided by DNA and personal biomarkers could be the key to sustainable results. It's like finally being handed a personalized map that shows the most effective route for your unique body. And let's be clear, this isn't just something for celebrities or athletes.
About appearance. Excess weight is strongly linked to serious health conditions like type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease. Choosing the right diet can mean more than just fitting into your old genes. It could mean protecting your heart, controlling your blood sugar, and even adding years to your life. Doesn't that sound like a more powerful motivation? All of this highlights why precision nutrition matters so much. It's not just a buzzword or a temporary craze, it's a paradigm shift. If science has already proven that each body reacts differently, does it really make sense to keep believing in the idea of one universal diet for all? One of the most cited studies on precision nutrition came from Stanford University. Researchers analyzed individuals with different genetic variants and found something striking. For some people, high-fat diets were disastrous, leading to rapid weight gain. For others, those same diets didn't seem to affect weight at all. In other words, the exact same plate of food could have completely opposite outcomes depending on your DNA. Another strong example was published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, where low-carb and low-fat diets were compared. Some participants lost a significant amount of weight with reduced carbs, while others shed pounds more effectively with reduced fat. The surprising part, on average, there was no universal winner. The success depended entirely on how each individual body processed food. Have you noticed this among friends trying different diets? The National Institutes of Health, NIH, also published fascinating data showing that even blood sugar responses can vary widely between individuals. For some people, eating whole wheat bread causes a bigger glucose spike than eating a potato. For others, it's the opposite. This explains why a diet that works wonders for one person seems completely useless for another. Incredible, isn't it? And this isn't just about numbers in scientific tables. There are already real-life stories of people who, after discovering how their DNA responded to specific foods, finally managed to lose weight and keep it off. Years of frustration were replaced by clarity and confidence. Can you imagine feeling that kind of certainty in your own weight loss journey? Take this example. A European study tracked 800 people and recorded thousands of meals. The researchers found that individual glycemic responses were so variable that two people could have completely different blood sugar spikes from the exact same meal. That means every body is essentially writing its own nutritional rules. Because of this, experts are now calling precision nutrition the new frontier of dieting. It's no longer about finding the best diet in the world. It's about finding the best diet for your body. Once you understand that, following the latest fad becomes unnecessary. So, tell me, do you still believe in one-size-fits-all diets? Or are you starting to see that the real answer lies within your DNA? Step 1. Look at your family history. Before investing in expensive genetic testing, pay attention to your family patterns. Did your parents or grandparents gain weight easily from certain foods? Did they struggle with high cholesterol or diabetes? These are early clues that can reflect your own genetic tendencies. Have you ever noticed health patterns repeating across generations in your family? Step 2. Test your own response. Instead of blindly following a trendy diet, run your own mini experiments. Try lowering carbs for 2 weeks, then lower fats for another period. Track your weight, energy, hunger, and even mood. This personal trial and error approach can reveal which strategy your body tolerates best. Have you ever changed the habit and been surprised by how your body reacted? Step 3. Use simple tracking tools.
You don't need complicated technology. A basic food journal or free app can help you record meals and monitor how you feel after eating them. Note whether you felt energized, sluggish, or hungry again too quickly. Small observations can lead to big insights. Could it be that your body has been sending signals all along that you simply haven't noticed yet? Step 4. Pay attention to blood sugar. If possible, get a glucose test or even try continuous glucose monitors, which are becoming more affordable. This shows whether certain foods are causing spikes that make weight loss harder. For some people, the real problem isn't the bread itself, but the way their body reacts to it. Have you ever wondered which foods make you feel sluggish or stuck after eating? Step 5. Evaluate satiety and energy, not just the scale. Sometimes the number on the scale takes time to change, but your body is already sending important signals. If a diet leaves you exhausted and constantly hungry, it's probably not the right fit for you. The ideal diet should sustain both energy and well-being. Have you noticed how some dietary changes feel sustainable while others don't? Step 6. Remember that every body tells its own story. The key is to observe, test, and learn from your own experiences. That alone brings you closer to precision nutrition, even without advanced testing. It's not about following rigid rules. It's about discovering what truly works for your DNA and your lifestyle. If you had to bet, would you say your body responds better to carbs or to fats? Step 7. Consider accessible genetic testing. Today, several companies offer DNA kits delivered straight to your home. With just a saliva sample, you can learn about your metabolism, nutrient absorption, and even caffeine tolerance. These tests won't give absolute answers, but they can provide a useful map starter. Would you be curious to try something like that? Step 8. Combine genetics with lifestyle. Looking only at genes without considering sleep, stress, and physical activity can be misleading. Two siblings with the same DNA might have very different results if one sleeps well and the other doesn't. Genetics provide the blueprint, but your habits paint the full picture. Don't you agree that lifestyle weighs just as heavily as heredity? Step 9. Adjust your expectations. Precision nutrition isn't about overnight transformations. It helps you choose more promising strategies, but it still requires commitment. The difference is that with the right approach, your effort finally pays off. It's not magic, it's aligning science with practice. Do you believe more in quick fixes or in steady, consistent progress? Step 10. Watch out for warning signs. Even personalized diets can be harmful if poorly planned. Eliminating entire food groups without reason can lead to nutritional deficiencies. Balance and variety are essential. Have you ever noticed how extreme diets often leave people weaker or even sicker instead of healthier? Step 11. Seek professional guidance. Nutritionists and doctors who are up to date already use precision nutrition principles. They can interpret your results and recommend safe adjustments. This not only prevents mistakes, but also accelerates progress. Science provides the compass, but having an expert as your guide can make all the difference. Would you trust a professional to build your personalized nutrition plan? Step 12. Think long-term. The biggest trap of dieting is impatience. Precision nutrition shows that your body responds best when it finds a sustainable balance. That means adapting habits you can maintain for life, not just a few weeks. So what do you prefer? Quick fixes that fade or long-term changes that truly last?
Throughout this video, we've seen that there is no such thing as a universal diet. What works wonders for one person might be a complete disaster for another, and the explanation is hidden in your DNA. That's the revolution of precision nutrition, understanding that every body carries its own unique map. Fascinating, isn't it? We've discovered that paying attention to family history, testing your own responses, and even using genetic tools can uncover powerful insights. We've also seen that lifestyle factors like sleep and stress weigh just as much as your genetic code. Most importantly, we've learned that losing weight in a healthy way becomes possible when science and daily practice finally align. Can you already imagine what the right diet for your body might look like? The main message is simple. Don't blame yourself if a diet didn't work for you. It might not have been a lack of effort, it may simply have been the wrong match for your DNA. Once you discover the strategy that truly fits your biology, the path becomes lighter, more sustainable, and filled with real results. That changes how you see both your health and your future. If you found value in this content, go ahead and like this video, leave a comment, and share it with someone who's tired of diets that never seem to work. Your support helps spread real knowledge and builds a community of people committed to health and vitality. Tell me in the comments, which diet have you tried before that completely failed for you? And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Golden Vitality. In the next video of our Healthy Weight Loss playlist,
we'll explore one of the most debated topics, intermittent fasting versus daily calorie restriction. Which one does science say is more effective? You won't want to miss it. Remember this, living longer is good, but living better is essential. Take care of your body, honor your individuality, and keep seeking knowledge. Important disclaimer, this content is for informational purposes only and does not replace professional medical advice. Always consult a healthcare provider before making significant changes to your diet or lifestyle.